Good morning, everyone. It's another great day. Happy Friday. It's finally Friday. It's the end of another work week, and you made it. You pushed and pressed to make it to the end of another work week. So take a moment, pat yourself on the back, celebrate for a minute. You did a great job. It was truly amazing that you pressed to the end of the week and you didn't give up, you didn't quit, you didn't throw in the towel. I want to talk to you about physical fitness this morning. It's Fitness Friday. We're going to talk about physical fitness and how it pertains to your overall well-being. The truth is, for us to experience longevity in life, we have to maintain what is called balance. So we have to be balanced spiritually, emotionally, and physically. We're triune beings, and we have to keep everything in balance. The thing is, a lot of people focus on the spiritual well-being, the emotional well-being, and they forget about their physical well-being, this body that we live in. The truth is, people spend time, money, and energy on the things that are most important to them. So I want you to ask yourself the question, how important is your physical fitness? How much time are you spending on your physical fitness? How much money are you spending on your physical fitness? How much energy are you spending on your physical fitness? Because if it means that much to you, you'll make an investment. So I want you to invest in you. I want you to look at where you're spending your time, energy, and money, and you may need to shift and make an investment in your physical health, your physical well-being. So I want to talk to you about staying committed to the cause. Staying committed to the cause. Nehemiah comes to mind. He demonstrated a great character in this area. Long story short, I'm just going to touch on him just for a moment. He was a great administrator, worked in the king's castle, and he heard that his people back home were not doing well, and he got distressed. He got burdened. He developed a passion and a purpose to help them back to a place of restoration. Back then they had walls that they had to keep them safe and secure, and the walls were torn down. So his people, they were exposed to danger, and he wanted to go back and help. In his desire, he developed a plan. So first thing I want to talk to you about is having a plan. Listen, all great architects, all great engineers, all great planners realize that to have a vision is not enough. You need a plan. It's not enough to just wish for it. It's not enough to just want it. You have to develop a plan of how you're going to get what you want. So he developed a plan and he started to work the plan. He had some great people around him. And as they were working, some distraction came. Some people came and say, hey, Nehemiah, why don't you take a break, man? You've been working all this time. We just want to talk to you. We just want to chill for a moment. Take a break. Nehemiah was like, no, I'm doing a great work and I cannot come down. Nehemiah was simply saying, I'm too committed to the cause to be distracted. Let me finish what I'm doing first, then we can chill. Because the truth is, distraction comes to detour you many times, causes you to fall in a rut, causes you to fall back, causes you to fall off track. And if you're not careful, you lose momentum. You lose that passion. You lose that zeal. Things will always happen in life to distract us. Sometimes we have a great exercise routine, great schedule where we have our meal planning together, and then something happens to distract us. We get sick. Our schedule changes at work. Things happen in our family. But we have to make up in our minds, I'm going to stay committed to the plan. I may have to move some things around. I may have to be flexible. I may have to be adaptable, but I have to stick with the plan. Commitment is very important here. It has to do with being dedicated. And sometimes we don't feel like it, but we have to remember why we're doing what we're doing. We're doing what we're doing because we want results. I don't know what your goals are physically, but I know what my goals are. And some people are like, well, I just want to have more energy. Some people are like, well, I just want to lose a few pounds. I want to change this flab into some abs. You know, I want to get back into that dress, or I want to get back into those jeans. Or some people were like, well, I just want to look in the mirror and I want to be happy with what I see. Whether we desire to do it Monday through Friday or just a few days of the week, find something that you can stick with and be consistent. You have to stay committed whether or not you feel like it. The truth is, sometimes we don't feel like going to work. Let's just be honest. Some of us going to work right now don't feel like being there. And there are days where you don't feel like going to work and you call out. You're like, you put that sick voice on. We all have that sick voice. We leave that message and we're praying the manager don't pick up, that it just goes to his voicemail, and we leave that message. And some of us just text our manager and say, hey, won't be in today, not feeling well. But the truth is, we have a cause. And the reason why we don't call in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days or a whole month, because we have bills that we have to pay. We have people who are accountable and waiting on us and looking to us. We have families that we have to provide for, and the bills are not going to pay themselves. But for you to get that done, you have to get up, punch that clock, even when you don't feel like it. Fitness is the same thing. There are times when you don't feel like it. You don't feel like eating healthy. You don't feel like exercising. But you know you have to do it because you're holding yourself accountable. Sometimes we look at the results and we're like, well, it's just not, I've been working out, I've been eating, and I'm not seeing the results. Just wait on it. Keep doing it and keep waiting and watching. You may have to beef it up. You may have to kick it up a notch. You may have to shift. You may have to move from working out 10 minutes a day to 15 minutes a day. You may have to bump it up to 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, maybe even an hour. But you have to keep pushing to get those results. How many of us have performance reviews where we think we've done great all year and we go before our manager and they say, well, listen, you're only going to get this amount as far as your merit increase, as far as your raise, because of these areas. You need to work on this and you need to work on that. And we leave and we're like, man, all this work I put in and I just don't feel like I'm getting rewarded. Well, the truth is, if you work hard and you meet those goals, you meet those expectations, and the next time you meet with your manager, you can say, listen, I did everything you told me to do. What's your excuse? Your body's the same way. If you're not happy with what you see in the mirror, you have to work harder. Your body's telling you what you've done is not enough. So you have to work harder. You have to put in more time. You have to stay committed to the cause. It really comes down to how badly you want it. How badly do you want to accomplish your goals? I talk to people and are like, well, I just want to be around for my family. I just want to get off medication. I just want to fit in my clothes again. I'm tired of going out buying new clothes. Well, you have to stay committed to the cause. You have to maintain a mindset that regardless of what's happening around me, I cannot let that distract me. Nehemiah said, I'm doing a great work and I cannot come down. I can't stop now. I've invested too much. I've put too much time in this. I've put too much energy in this. I have to keep going. I'm going to leave you with a poem that Les Brown often quotes. I'm just going to, do a little portion of it and hope that it encourages you. The poem is called We Will Win. We will win. It's often rephrased, the will to win. The will to win. It says, if you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all your dream and scheme is about it and life seems useless and worthless without it, if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, if you simply go after that thing with all that you have, with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold nor poverty, famish or gout, sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you from that thing that you want. How badly do you want it? If you want it bad enough, you'll stay committed to the cause. What's your commitment? Are you going to try to work out today? Are you going to try to work out tomorrow? What's your plan food-wise? You got to make up in your mind, I have to stay committed. So when the distraction comes, you have to say, no, I can't party with you. I can't hang with you. I can't chill with you this week. When the distraction comes, you're like, no, I have a goal. Let me go to the gym first. Let me get my workout in first. When that food comes, the fries, the soda, and all that stuff, you're like, no, I can't do that right now because I'm too committed to the cause. Stay committed. Hope you guys have a great Friday. Looking forward to talking with you guys next week. Get some workout in. Put a plan together. Get some people around you who will support you and not tear you down. You are in the position you're in and you're in control. You're the manager. You're the manager of your own body. You're giving yourself your own personal review. Look in the mirror. If you're not happy with what you see, you can change that. Stay committed. Have a wonderful day. Have a great Friday.